Scroll Toyota, leading the way every day. Atkins Scroll Toyota, symbols of trust.
21-year-old Chad Ryan DeSoto pleaded not guilty on Wednesday by reason of mental illness. DeSoto was accused of murdering 3 people and injuring 11 others on February 12th in Tumont. A psychological evaluation has now been ordered, but there are a number of ways his case could proceed. Attorney General spokesperson Carlina Charfer is telling PNC that the evaluation will determine whether DeSoto is competent to stand trial. Does he understand what he's being charged with? Guam law states that if the psychiatrist finds him to be incompetent, the court can order him confined to a mental facility until he's found competent to stand trial. Now, this is where it gets a bit confusing. If DeSoto is found competent, the next question is, does he suffer from a mental illness? And then there are a dozen other questions, such as, was he mentally ill at the time of the alleged crimes? But buried in all the possibilities is still that chance that DeSoto is set free. According to Guam law, if a defendant is acquitted of a crime by reason of mental illness, the court can order him discharged from custody. But the court must find that the defendant is no longer suffering from a mental illness and that he no longer poses a danger to the community. Now, if the court finds that he's still suffering from a mental illness and presents a danger, he can either be released to a hospital or, if he can be supervised, released under close supervision. The conditions of his release can still be changed at any time within 5 years if the court finds a reason to do so. Many in the local community and the international community are paying close attention to DeSoto's case because of the heinous crimes he's charged with that are rarely heard of on Guam, a popular tourist spot in Asia that's had a reputation as a safe destination. DeSoto is accused of driving his car through the plaza sidewalk, striking pedestrians, slamming it into the ABC store at the outrigger, and then jumping out in rage and stabbing people at random. In his rampage, prosecutors allege he struck 6 tourists with his car and stabbed 8 people with a knife. 3 victims died in the tragedy.